Okay, first thing I try to do is remember what we were told in some of the lessons, like using the company domain, which was recommended to use AndroidExample.com. Use the API level of 15, which is, I think, ice cream sandwich, and to start out the process by selecting an empty activity template and then select a blank activity. And then the next thing I did was draw what I wanted which was a birthday card, which had a text view, an image view, and another text view. And then I tried to remember to select a view, position a view, and style the view were the 3 steps that I needed to do. And then you can see I'm not the best artist on the planet, but then I just had a couple reminders that RES means resources and a drawable folder is what holds the images. Okay, I redrew everything one more time. I drew the card and I reminded myself what was on the card, which was 2 text views and an image view. I reminded myself that the full image was the parent view. And then the steps that I needed to remember were to start with the template empty activity, blank activity, get rid of constraint coding and use relative coding. I wrote down the attributes for the text view that I thought I was going to use. The image view, still blank, but I went through that also, and then I changed, I did select position and style one more time in my head to remind me what I was doing. Now don't laugh, I did what probably everybody else did, was I used the format that we learned from the first card, and it basically copied over most of what I wanted. And what I'm doing now is just kind of highlighting some of the main things where I used relative layout. I matched parent for the layout. I made an image view, text view, and another text view. And now you can see where those are on the card. Then I just started, I did look at some of the different tabs and tried to figure out what they were telling me and how I could find the sections. So right here, if you see where I'm clicking on relative layout, is highlighting the spots and where the code is. I did take and make my text colors through hex numbers. I bolded the text. I used the 15 level API. I set my device up to an Nexus 4. And then I hit run app. My computer is a little slow, so let's see if it might take a while for it to run. And there it is behind me. And so I did use a virtual phone instead of my real phone, and you can see that it transferred over well. Notice the time's different, which is kind of funny, so I want to figure that out. But everything looks like it's in place. And then I'm going to stop the app from running. And I'm going to do it one more time. Maybe. And again, I have a Mac Mini, and it ran really slow. Ran so slow that this morning I actually ran out and bought me a iMac. And so my next one will be on an iMac, which I'm setting up right now, which one of the lessons I learned was to make sure I transfer everything over that I need for classes, so I don't have to get my Mac Mini back out and redo everything. So one more time, some of the things that I'm highlighting are things that I was trying to pay attention to. Just trying to learn what some of the tabs are and what I could see on them. I went into the drawable folders, or folder. That's really it. I don't think I need to show you too much more, but that's how I made my birthday card. Thank you.